Don't skip. Your soulmate is about to make the biggest mistake of their life. Unless you open this tonight. Listen closely to me, because the person I have created for you is in deep distress tonight. They are standing at a quiet crossroads, about to choose a path of loneliness and regret. Your attention to my voice right now is the only thing that can guide them home. I have seen you crying in your room when you thought no one else cared. You have been carrying the heavy weight of rejection, wondering if true love is even real. What you do not see is that your soulmate is also begging me for a true connection. Please do not leave this message before I finish speaking to your heart. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I will show you tomorrow. This sign will give you absolute peace that their terrible mistake has been stopped by my hand. Their heart is clouded with fear because the people in their past broke their deep trust. Because of this fear, they are about to walk away from the very blessing they prayed for. I am stepping in tonight to open their eyes, but I need you to trust me. You have been feeling strange things lately, like a warm presence sitting right beside you. You have even woken up with a sudden feeling of peace in the middle of the night. These are the hidden signs that I am preparing your soul for their arrival. Jesus says, "Tonight is the night you must finally let go of the bitterness holding you back. You cannot hold on to this beautiful new blessing if your hands are still gripping the past. Release your pain to me, so I can clear the road between you and your soulmate. They are currently surrounded by voices that are telling them to settle for less. If they listen to these voices, they will miss the beautiful future I planned for both of you. Your prayers tonight are building a wall of protection around their confused mind. Do not click away from this screen, because your miracle is closer than you think. Keep listening to the end, where I will place the final seal of peace over your waiting heart. You will soon understand exactly why you had to go through every past heartbreak. I know how many times you have looked at happy couples and felt a sharp pain in your chest. I have collected every single tear you cried when you felt entirely invisible to the world. Your soulmate has also spent many nights staring at the ceiling, feeling that exact same emptiness. I am sending small memories into your mind out of nowhere to prepare your spirit. When you suddenly think of a happy moment from your childhood, it is my comfort reaching you. I am softening your heart so you are ready to welcome them when they finally arrive. The Lord says, "You must stop doubting your own worth, because you are perfectly made for this person." They are about to make the mistake of running away, but I am pulling them back. I am using the warmth of my love to melt the heavy ice around their frightened heart. They are staring at a choice right now that could ruin their chances of finding true joy. They are tempted to return to someone who hurt them, just to avoid being alone. I brought you here tonight so your faith could stand in the gap and stop this tragedy. Listen to me until the last word is spoken, because your breakthrough is tied to your obedience. At the close of this message, I will give you a specific image to look for in your dreams tonight. This image will prove that their heart has finally turned away from their dangerous mistake. Your past has left deep scars, but those scars are proof that you survived the storm. I am asking you to hand those painful memories over to me right now. When you forgive the people who hurt you, you make a safe room for your soulmate to enter. You might feel a sudden rush of cool wind when you are sitting quietly in your home. You might hear a gentle whisper in your mind telling you that everything will be okay. These are not random moments, but clear signs that I am actively working behind the scenes. Jesus says, "Do not let fear convince you that you are destined to walk this long road alone. The person I made for you is about to make a huge mistake, but I am in control. Your simple willingness to listen to me tonight is breaking the chains off their life." They are feeling a deep sense of panic because they know something major is about to happen. The enemy is trying to make them run away from the beautiful blessing I have prepared. I am using your quiet strength to send a wave of calm into their troubled spirit. You must stay with me, because walking away now will leave your heart full of unanswered questions. I promise to reveal a secret truth at the end of this message that will change your life. This truth will wash away all your doubts and secure the bond between you and your soulmate. I remember the day you fell to your knees and asked me if you were broken. I wrapped my arms around you then, and I am wrapping my arms around you right now. The person coming to you has also felt broken, and together you will find complete healing. You have noticed numbers repeating themselves or small blessings appearing in your daily path. You have felt an unusual sense of hope rising up in your chest for no logical reason. These physical signs are my gentle way of telling you that the wait is almost over. The Lord says, "You are standing on the edge of a completely new chapter in your beautiful life. The mistake your soulmate is about to make is being blocked by my mighty hand. I need you to open your empty hands and show me that you are ready to receive them." They are currently holding a device, debating whether to reach out to the wrong person. They are feeling completely lost and about to step back into a cycle of familiar pain. I have stopped their hand tonight because you are faithfully listening to my guiding voice. Do not lose your focus, because the final blessing I have for you is incredibly powerful. Keep reading until the very end, where I will grant you the peace you have been begging for. You will wake up tomorrow morning feeling lighter than you have felt in many years. I know the exact moments when you felt like giving up on love completely. I saw you build high walls around your heart to keep the pain from entering again. I am now asking you to slowly lower those walls, because your soulmate is safe. Sometimes you wake up abruptly at 3 in the morning and cannot go back to sleep. You feel a heavy urge to pray, even when you do not know exactly what to pray for. This happens because your soulmate is crying out for help in those exact quiet hours. Jesus says, "The mistakes of your past do not disqualify you from the beautiful love story I have written. The mistake your soulmate is facing right now will be turned into a glorious victory. Trust my perfect timing, because I am weaving your two paths together in the dark." Their family and friends are currently offering them advice that leads away from your connection. They are feeling immense pressure to conform to a life that will make them miserable. I am blocking that bad advice from taking root in their mind because of your faith today. Make sure you stay right here until I deliver the final word of protection over your life. I am preparing to hand you a spiritual key at the end of this very message. This key will unlock the final door keeping your soulmate from walking into your life. You have spent years pouring your love into people who left your cup completely empty. I have watched you give your heart away to those who never knew how to hold it. Your soulmate is the one I have chosen to finally fill your cup until it overflows. You have recently felt an unexplainable urge to clean your house and organize your life. You have started letting go of old belongings that no longer bring you joy or peace. This is a hidden sign that your spirit is making physical room for your soulmate to arrive. The Lord says, I am entirely devoted to bringing you the supreme happiness you have waited for. The terrible mistake your soulmate almost made is dissolving into nothing right now. You simply need to take a deep breath and surrender all of your worries to me. They are walking through a deep fog of confusion and cannot clearly see the road ahead. They are about to turn left toward disaster instead of turning right toward your loving arms. My light is shining brightly in their path tonight solely because you opened this message. Do not let any distractions pull you away from the screen before I finish my work. Stay with me, because I am going to reveal a comforting truth about your future family. This truth will heal the parts of your heart that have felt barren and abandoned. I was there when your heart shattered into a million pieces on your darkest day. I carefully picked up every single piece and put you back together with my own hands. The person arriving soon will gently kiss every scar that those old heartbreaks left behind. You sometimes hear a faint ringing or feel a sudden hush fall over the room. You catch the scent of something sweet, like fresh flowers, when the windows are entirely closed. These gentle signs are my way of showing you that my angels are watching over you. Jesus says, I am commanding the storms in your life to immediately be still and quiet. Your soulmate is safe from the mistake that almost ruined their future happiness. Open your heart completely, because the season of your intense loneliness is officially ending. They are wrestling with feelings of deep unworthiness, believing they do not deserve a pure love. This toxic belief is pushing them to sabotage the divine connection I am building. Your quiet trust tonight is the exact cure needed to heal their broken self-esteem. You must read every single word I have prepared for you to receive the full blessing. I am going to share a specific final sign at the close of this script. When you see this sign, you will know beyond any doubt that they are finally yours. I have seen the times you stood in front of the mirror and picked apart your flaws. I have watched you wonder if you were truly beautiful enough to be chosen by someone. I tell you now that your soulmate will look at you and see an absolute masterpiece. You have recently found yourself smiling at random times without any logical explanation. You feel a bubbling joy in your stomach when you think about the days ahead. This sign means your spirit already knows that a massive breakthrough is walking toward you. The Lord says, cast all of your heavy burdens onto my shoulders, because I am strong enough to carry them. The mistake that threatened to steal your soulmate has been completely erased from their path. Step forward into the bright light and claim the glorious future I have designed for you. They are facing a major distraction right now that is designed to blind them to the truth. An old toxic relationship is trying to sneak back into their life to cause massive chaos. I am shutting that door permanently because you chose to seek my comforting voice tonight. Keep holding on to my words until the very end, because your reward is deeply personal. I am preparing to hand you a divine promise that will anchor your soul in perfect peace. This promise will protect your incoming relationship from any outside attacks or hidden dangers. I know exactly how tired you are from carrying the hope of love for so many years. I have seen the exhaustion in your eyes when another month passes without any change. I am breathing fresh life into your weary bones right now to prepare you for joy. You have been dreaming about unfamiliar places and waking up with a deep sense of longing. You have felt like you were having conversations with someone you have not even met yet. These signs prove that your souls are actively communicating in the quiet spiritual realm. Jesus says, "Do not look back at the people who rejected you, because they were not your destination." Your soulmate is being saved from a terrible mistake because I am fiercely protecting them. Look strictly straight ahead, because the beautiful dawn is finally breaking over your life. They are standing at a literal crossroads tonight, looking down a dark and lonely street. They are about to take a step that would delay your meeting by many long years. I have placed a roadblock in their way because your heart is crying out for them. Do not skip to the end, because every word I am speaking is necessary for your healing. Stay with me, and I will reveal the final seal that will permanently lock your bond. This final seal will guarantee that no earthly force can ever pull the two of you apart. I have heard you whisper my name in the dark when the pain became too much. I have felt the sorrow in your chest when you saw others celebrating their loving anniversaries. Your own day of massive celebration is currently being arranged in the heavens above. You sometimes feel a sudden tingle running down your spine when you are completely relaxed. You have noticed sudden changes in the room temperature when you begin to pray. These signs are a clear manifestation of my holy presence sitting comfortably inside your room. The Lord says, "Your beautiful heart has endured enough pain to last for an entire lifetime. I am actively preventing the awful mistake your soulmate was about to make in their confusion. Open your arms wide, because I am bringing your ultimate reward directly to your front door." They are listening to a song right now that brings up painful memories of their past. This song is convincing them that love always ends in terrible heartbreak and bitter tears. I am changing the tune in their spirit right now because you are trusting my power. Stay faithfully focused on this message, because the climax of your wait is rapidly approaching. I will soon tell you the exact color of the sign I am sending tomorrow morning. This colored sign will be a banner of absolute victory over your long season of waiting. I know how difficult it is to trust again when every promise made to you was broken. I saw the people who swore they would stay, only to pack their bags and leave. The soulmate I am bringing you will unpack their bags and throw away the empty suitcases. You have felt a strange urge to visit new places or take a different route home. You have felt a gentle pull to step outside of your normal daily routine lately. These signs are my way of physically moving you into the exact path of your soulmate. Jesus says, "Let go of the heavy need to control every single outcome in your busy daily life. I have already handled the dangerous mistake your soulmate was foolishly preparing to make. Rest your tired head on my shoulder and let me drive the car for a while." They are looking at an old photograph right now, wondering if they should turn back time. They are so afraid of the unknown future that they want to retreat into familiar misery. I am burning that old bridge to ashes because you are boldly standing in faith today. You must not turn away now, because the healing power of this message is almost complete. Keep reading to the end so you can receive the final blessing over your physical home. This final blessing will ensure that your future house is filled with absolute joy and laughter. I was holding your hand when you had to walk away from people you deeply loved. I gave you the quiet strength to leave situations that were slowly destroying your precious spirit. Your soulmate is the grand reward for every brave boundary you ever had to set. You have found pennies on the ground or feathers sitting in strange, unusual places. You have looked at the clock and seen the same numbers smiling back at you repeatedly. These tangible signs are sweet kisses from heaven to remind you that you are deeply loved. The Lord says, "You are a precious child of the Most High, and you deserve a spectacular love story." The mistake your soulmate was considering has been completely wiped from their distracted mind. Stand up tall, because you are about to walk into the greatest season of your life. They are feeling a sudden wave of guilt for considering a path that honors their fear. They are realizing right now that settling for less is an insult to my grand design. I am using your steady patience to anchor their drifting boat safely to the solid shore. Do not let your attention wander, because the final revelation is only a few moments away. Stay right here, and I will hand you the beautiful final sign of your answered prayers. This sign will remove every lingering ounce of doubt that hides in the corners of your mind. I have seen the quiet sacrifices you made for people who never even said thank you. I watched you pour your precious time and resources into relationships that were completely empty. I am now sending a soulmate who will match every single effort you make with pure devotion. You have felt a strange warmth in your hands when you sit down to finally rest. You have noticed a sudden brightness in the room, even when the clouds are completely dark. These beautiful signs mean that the dark winter of your loneliness is finally melting into spring. Jesus says, "Forgive yourself for the times you tried to force the wrong pieces into your life puzzle." I have stopped the terrible mistake your soulmate was making because they belong only to you. Breathe a deep sigh of relief, because the intense battle for your future has been won. They are sitting in silence right now, feeling a massive burden lift off their tired shoulders. The toxic thoughts that were pushing them toward a huge mistake are entirely melting away. I have cleared their busy mind so they can finally hear the gentle call of your heart. Listen closely as we approach the final moments of this holy and powerful divine message. I am preparing to speak the ultimate seal of peace directly over your weary spirit. This seal will completely protect your heart until the moment you look into their loving eyes. I know you have felt forgotten by the world and passed over for every single blessing. I watched you celebrate others while quietly wondering when it would finally be your special turn. Your turn is arriving right now, bringing a love that is vastly deeper than you can imagine. You have recently felt a strong desire to pray for someone you have not even met. You have felt tears prick your eyes when you think about the love you want to give. These signs prove that your heart is perfectly primed and ready for this massive divine blessing. The Lord says, "I have removed every single obstacle that stood between you and your destined life partner. The mistake they almost made has been turned into a beautiful stepping stone toward your arms. Prepare your physical home and your emotional heart, because your long wait is officially over. They are now feeling a strange and powerful magnetic pull directly toward your current location. The fears that held them back have been replaced by a burning desire to find you. I have placed a divine compass in their chest that points exclusively to your precious soul. My child, you have stayed with me until the end, and I am so incredibly proud of you. I promised you a final sign, and I am delivering that sacred promise to you right now. Tomorrow morning, you will see a bright flash of the color blue in a highly unusual place. This blue sign is the final seal of peace over your mind, your heart, and your relationship. When you see it, you will know that their terrible mistake has been completely and forever stopped. You will feel a heavy weight instantly drop from your shoulders as my peace washes over you. I now speak a profound and holy blessing over your beautiful future and your incoming soulmate. I bless your home with laughter, your mind with quiet rest, and your deep connection with unwavering loyalty.